Hi friends, so I am now recording a video to explain the AFM revision or the preparation strategy. In this strategy, we are going to discuss about how are you going to go with the theoretical content as well as the practical content. What is the order in which you can do your preparation and how you can effectively do your revision so that all of you score exemption in my subject. So that's the basic plan, that students should score exemption in my subject, and I'm very confident that you're going to score exemption in this subject. So as you are aware, the format of the paper is there's a 30 mark MCQ and there's a 70 mark descriptive. Now in this 30 marks, ICI is predominantly testing case study based question. What is case study based question is, in these type of question, ICI will give maybe one practical question which we normally solve, or one case study where some theoretical content needs to be applied, and they ask 5 6 MCQs from that question. So indirectly it is not separate standalone question, it is a single question in which 4 or 5 multiple choice questions will come. Each could carry 2 marks in exam. So what I found here is, one question comes on the theory concept. That is what MTP1 as well as MTP2 was showing, that there is one question on the theory concepts and balance questions are on the practical concept. So for the theory concept, very simple. You need to be aware of the core concept and how you can prepare the theory. I'll discuss as we proceed. So 6 marks of theory can come, and in the descriptive, it's for one mandatory question of 14 marks and 4 out of 5 questions are there. The mandatory question will have a theory component. In the 4 out of 5 questions, some of the questions will have theory component. So in the end, I can effectively say you will answer 20 marks of theory, 18 to 20 marks of theory, and balance will be practical problem solving. This is what you're going to do. Now, how are you going to prepare theory? Very simple. You can use my theory material, which is of around 90 pages, and revise it using the summary material. The summary notes is also there, so you can revise it using the summary material and prepare it using the base theory material. In case you want more clarity on the concept, please refer my YouTube videos. There is a playlist which has 13 chapters and there is a separate video for 2 chapters, and the important chapters are 1, 2, 4, 7 and 15. Now coming to the practical portion, according to me, when you do your preparation, you should ideally start your preparation with mutual funds, mergers and valuation concept, because put together they carry 25 marks. These three areas put together carry 25 marks, and then you prepare theory around 20 marks. So this becomes the base. So in the practical portion, my order of preparation can be like this: mutual funds, mergers and valuation, then you go to portfolio management, security valuation, advanced capital budgeting. This is the order, and this is the weightage in the exams. I have clubbed the weightage for few chapters together because either of them can get tested in exam, but all put together 105 marks is the breakup I've given, because 20 marks will be theory, 105 marks will be the practical portion in exam, and put together the paper is going to be for 125 marks. So how do I prepare theory, or how do I revise the practical portion? Now first thing is, please have full mastery on the concepts be very clear, and that is where I've released my concept book as well as the concept videos are already uploaded on 5 chapters in my YouTube channel. You will see a few more chapters getting added on the playlist, and by in another 2 days all 10 chapters videos will be there in the YouTube channel playlist. So you will get videos for every chapter: mutual funds, mergers, valuation, portfolio, security valuation, everything will be there. Till now I've uploaded these, and then the later set of areas will also get uploaded in YouTube. You can just refer them and then complete your preparation. So mastering the concepts can be through my comprehensive concept videos as well as the concept book. Once you get clarity on the concepts, then when you're seeing the videos, that time itself I would have discussed a few practical question also. But what you do is, the MCQ part of the concept book, get full clarity, complete it fully. Once that is done, you can practice additional question. Now, how many additional questions you have to practice? See, the objective is these additional questions are going to test your concept clarity. This along with the concept MCQ, because some students may be thinking that I'll just do the additional question. No, first concept book, then the additional question. First you have to complete the concept book, then the additional question, because concept book will also test multiple concepts which I want to you to have clarity on. So concept book is first, along with that extra question. And when you see concept videos which are uploaded in YouTube, those videos are predominantly only concept, but in few areas I would have discussed a question also. So totally I have want you to go through 144 questions. Every chapter the question number is there. This is from my edition 2 of the question bank. That question bank you can download it from this link. You can download it from this link. Please download the question bank and then start revising these set of question. Every chapter approximately 10 questions. Some chapters it has gone 20 plus, like the bigger chapters like security valuation and forex. But here also in this 144, in the concept video, at least 40 to 50 question we would have done in as part of the concept videos itself. In the concept videos itself, because I would have discussed some concept by solving a question. So 40 to 50 anyway is already done. So extra you need to put effort for only 100 questions, less than 100 question. So my concept video is around 30 hours. In that also I'll discuss a concept. Every 2 hours I would be revising the concept. So within the 30 hours I just went through the timestamp and all. Around 3-4 hours is revision within the revision. So you will understand a concept, revise it again, understand a concept, revise it again. So effectively you can complete my concept videos even in less than 30 hours by running it at 1.5x and all. Few areas you can run at 1.5x and cover, few areas you run at 1x and cover, but basically you can complete my concept videos in around 30 hours, and these extra questions you spend another 20-25 hours. You should be in a position to be done with the subject. And theory some importance if you pay in if you have around what to say 20 hours for concept videos, 25 hours for concept videos, around 20 hours for your extra problem solving, and maybe 15 hours, 10 hours, not 15 hours, 10 hours for theory preparation. You need not go through the video, you can just browse through the concept theory and the summary theory, because you already prepared for the theory. All put together in around 50 to 60 hours you'll be able to revise entire AFM very effectively, and I can assure you that you will easily secure an exemption. Exemption is very easy in my paper, provided you are able to do all this. Concept book, day before exam your focus will only be on preparing through concept book. The extra questions I've mentioned here, again I'm repeating, out of the 144 in the concept video itself, at least some 40 questions would have got discussed. So another 100 questions you have to do from the extra material. 100 questions you have to do and prepare for theory. Once you do this, I am very sure that you are going to score exemption in my paper. So this attempt we want to ensure exemption in AFM, so that should be your priority. And MCQ as such, you need not prepare any separate thing. Concept MCQ are going to be sufficient. A lot of descriptive question you do, that is going to take care of your preparation. Thank you friends. In case you have any doubts, you can directly reach out to me or comment on the video. I'll be able to clarify that. Thank you guys.